Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrander. And now it seems we draw to a close the story of the three great clans. But first, we have some hilichurl riffraff to deal with.
Hold the line!
I don't know why, but I just messed up my rotation. Skipping Nilu entirely. Mighty silly of me. Oh well. Let's return to the Marquis' domain. Wonder if the trio will be here to greet us. Well, looks like Cape might be. Oh, no wait, I think I see the others now. Oh, yep, they're all here. Oh, you're not going to give us voiced lines for this? From one mental state to another, you say? I don't see why Kirara has to give up her boots. But we will return the key all the same. 20 primos order for that too, eh? Not bad. Well then. Have anything more to say? Oh. Nope. Just a repeat. I don't know, I was kind of hoping the narrator, our murderous detective, would have a word. But apparently not. Oh well. Perhaps something else will come up. On our way out, maybe. Not looking very promising, though. Well, let's just double check, shall we? Oh, nope, that is the end. Well, alright then. In that case, we'll have to go to the Events tab. And see if we can't pick it up here. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Looks like it's in its own area within the city. A separate level from the rest. Interesting. Let's make it daylight again. I see no reason to leave us in the dark. Okay. Oop. A trap. Oh, a bunch of guards knocked over. And an apple. Ah, so the apple was the trap.
With all my strength. Allow me. Wow, what a lovely surprise.
It's a pity the jellyfish couldn't heal these fellows. Actually, can I? Yeah, I'll help you up. Now, how about the others? Nope, just him, apparently. I'm not allowed to help the others. Or I'm just not standing at the right angle to them. Oh well. There are monsters inside, you say? What's happened? Leave it to me. Hopefully your friends have held their ground, and nope. Ooh.
Hold the line.
Quicker.
Let's patch up Kirara. I was thinking her shield would come up fast enough to defend her, but evidently not. Oh, and there's a star.
Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism? Uh-oh! More monsters incoming!
And they have special boss health bars.
Dance with the waves! Rest and rebuild!
Well, you were tougher than the average churl, but not really a match for me.
For you.
Okay.
Allow me.
I was wondering where the last one got off to. It's safe now. We took care of the churls. Ah, thank you.
Let me help you pack this up.
Oh. You okay there? Probably not. Okay. Well, I'll get revenge and save the others while I'm at it. Game. You actually stuck me in place so long that you got me hit.
Here you are.
I do not appreciate that, not one bit. Yep, I'm afraid I'm going to need that star.
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
Nope, they were rather reluctant.
Wow! I've never seen half the stuff in here before!
Ooh, and now a battle on the water.
With all my strength!
Hold the line.
Oh, suddenly there's a band. Okay. Guess we're having to do a rhythm game again, alright. Okay. Imitate the dance move? What? Oh, I see. Oh, too early. Thankfully. Oh, I messed up that time. I would have counted that too early, but thankfully they're not strict. Okay. So we just stopped our endeavor to retake the palace to have a little rhythm minigame. Bit of an odd time for it, but it's treasure, so I'll forgive it. I'm assuming they wanted us up here. Or did they? Oh, yeah, and you were back here. Now we go up. And there are more enemies.
Positions!
Flicker.
Oh. Oh, and another one. Can I get you guys down from there? Hold on. Oh, I see. I can get more of you down first, and then you lot can help me with the others. Oh, then you have a star. Come on, help me out here. Oh, I didn't mean to stand on you. Sorry about that. You did what you could, and none may fault you for it.
Another one in the bag. That sure was rough.
Let me help you pack this up.
Now we're mighty high up. No. I did not intend to go back down just yet. Interesting.
Drat! I can't move!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars! But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move! No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
Okay. Oh, I see. So I need to set glue down to catch one of these fellows. Oh. Ah, there we go. Yep, now he's gonna get caught. Well, that was simple enough. Just had to go back far enough for someone to be standing on the pressure plate.
Hey, he's getting away!
I thought we glued him. How is he free?
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what do we do with this exactly?
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, sounds easy enough. Let's give it a try.
Very well. Do we know what symbol we're trying to make? The shape of the stars. Okay, so a basic star shape then, presumably. Oh. And we got another star for our trouble.
It worked!
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka?
Well, do I get to ask all of these questions, or am I restricted to just one? Well, let's go with how do we leave? None of us were brought here of our own will. So, though we've been willingly helping you up to now, you do deserve, well, rather, we deserve to know how we may leave. Oh, I see. You're not going to tell me that. Alright. How about the dragon, then?
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
Okay, what about Simulanka's future? What can you say to that? Nothing. Alright, what about Metropol's crisis?
Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
So pretty much everything we've already heard. So yeah, you're not actually the goddess of prophecy, you are simply a recorded message, more or less.
So, Miss Navia was right. The goddess of prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
If we want to push the celestial gear...
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count. All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them. Let's go hang these stars back up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Good question.
Oh, I got us covered. We will, of course, be taking the Aerial Express.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
Well, at least the Maritime Express still runs on a track.
Oh, come on, don't worry about it. This train has been blessed by the goddess of prophecy. Its whole purpose is to protect the Metropole skies. It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in, like, 100 years?
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the goddess of prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
Well, it's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon. Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu. You've got a feel for how magic works here. Can you do your thing and sense if this train is the real deal?
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic. But it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Nilu, will you be joining us? I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
A finch, eh? Now, before we do that, let's go grab this. And it looks like there might be another one nearby. And if it's easy enough to find, we'll grab it too, but if it's too far off... Well, it's down there, huh? Yeah, I'll grab it now. Mostly because if I don't grab it now, I'll forget where it is. Okay, now to make the arduous trip back all the way up there. We're going to want to get as high as we can before having to start this climb. And we're going to want a place to take a break on the way. Because the last thing we want is to wind up falling out when we run out of stamina. Oh. Really? Okay, gonna mess with me with the small ledges, eh? Really? Okay. No, I don't need to fall all the way back down. Just right here will do. Okay, now let's go over and around the hump here. Maybe I can go straight up, but we'll see. The little bloody ledges mess with you rather viciously. Okay, we're back.
Best of luck. A finch, huh? I think I know how to fold one of those.
If you're not sure, we'd prefer it simply if you had, well, anything else, really? Oh, well. Okay, well. Up into the stars we go. Will this be a mini-game, I wonder?
Choo-choo! Aerial Express moving out!
Oh,
Whoa, it really is flying!
What an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we.
We are very high up now. Oh. So what do I do? Ah.
That should do it. On to the next location.
Okay. I was worried there would have to be, well, careful timing for this. Oh. And I messed it up. Oh, thank you.
We are so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
You can float.
Aw. Hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way. That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear.
Okay. There we go.
Finally done. Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working.
Oh. Oh, don't glitch out on me now. Okay. Well, let's patch Alhaitham up.
Rust and Reba.
Somewhere along the line, he took a hit. Okay, now everyone's back to full.
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly. Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss Nilu. Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Oh? Commotion.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
Oh, you again.
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see. I understand.
Your Majesty, do you mean...
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. More and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
And let us not forget that it was by the words of the goddess of prophecy that this solution was first presented. Your very creators had this solution in mind. Would you truly believe they have any ill intent toward you? Do you think that they would knowingly harm you? I don't believe it. And so I will take the solution they have offered us. I can't really see how it could be malicious.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path.
You are the goddess's children. And one day, the children must grow up and live their own lives. That is what any parent would want, for their children to grow up strong and happy, and capable of making their own decisions and going their own way in life.
Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
My friend, I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
What? But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust in her one more time?
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
It is not your apology to give, I'm afraid.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Well said. I am proud of your decision. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
I thought it was a bit much for the traveler alone. And so the goddess shall dance.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
This entire metropole is a huge music box! That's incredible!
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease. It's as if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with that stubborn friend of mine.
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path. Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula?
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulonka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving into other worlds now.
It's nothing like a bit of self-aggrandizement, Navia.
Spina di Rosula. I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulonka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty, you must reconsider. He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps your majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium mines one day and tore the end of the world to pieces. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before your majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, your majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right. So there's a line going there too?
Yes, it was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, your majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, your majesty.
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon. Whew, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
Yes. And more.
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. It'll be a shared experience that we'll never forget.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragon story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach. And something about the end of the world doesn't sound like a great place for food options.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
Yes, being a creature of flesh and blood in Simulanka is not an easy task. Well, I suppose this is as good a time as any to call it quits for the night on my end as well. We did finish another major story arc and need to wait until the morning anyway. So, until morning greets us again in Simulanka, I bid you all good night. And, as ever, please do remember, if you've enjoyed this, to like, comment, and subscribe. And do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, if you are interested. And I say once again, good night.